The East Anglia region of England is famous for its vast fields of fertile soil, dry climate, and main products such as wheat, barley, sugar beet, and potatoes. All of these characteristics are ideal habitats for rats. The rat population here is estimated to be over 50,000. To protect crops and turn these rodents into a good source of income. More than 200 households here have taken to trapping and trading rats for meat. They use bamboo spring traps, a simple but effective method. Trappers place many traps across the rice fields, targeting the entrances to rat nests. These traps, made with a piece of rubber to create tension, snap shut when triggered, catching rats without the use of poison, making it a more humane and environmentally friendly method. This method, although labor-intensive, is highly productive as it prevents crop damage and provides an important source of food and income for villagers. In addition, British farmers use trap-type mousetraps. This method makes trapping easier and does not harm the mice, which has led to a significant increase in the number of traps available. However, these traps are more expensive than other homemade and crude traps. Which method do you think food factories would prefer to catch mice? In addition to the manual and primitive methods, British farmers have combined rice harvesting with mouse harvesting, resulting in a larger catch of field rats on a bigger scale. After the rice is harvested by machine, many field rats, previously hidden in the fields, are left out in the open and disoriented. Trappers take advantage of this by placing traditional bamboo spring traps in these areas, significantly increasing the catch rate. This method is highly effective because the rice harvester clears vast areas quickly, exposing nests and making trapping less labor-intensive than covering an entire field manually. In addition, farmers often use smoke to lure rats out of their burrows, driving them toward the traps for a more efficient harvest. The combination of harvesters, smoke, and traditional traps allows thousands of rats to be caught in a short period. After a day of wheat harvesting in East Anglia, Some trappers can capture up to 30 pounds of rats per field, whereas traditional methods might yield only 10 to 15 pounds. This approach not only boosts efficiency, but also prevents crop damage and provides an eco-friendly alternative to toxic chemicals. The process of turning rat meat into a profitable product in British villages begins soon after the field rat harvest by combine harvester, where large numbers of rats are caught and taken to the food factory for processing. Once delivered, the rats are sorted by size and weight and humanely processed to ensure hygienic conditions. Inside the food factory, they are skinned, eviscerated, and quality checked. Specific figures show that a food factory can process up to 200 to 300 rats a day, with larger operations reaching 60,000 a month, ensuring a steady supply for both domestic use and export. The meat is packaged, frozen, and processed for distribution, with some parts exported to meet growing international demand. By using a well-organized and hygienic food factory system, this rat meat industry generates millions of dollars in revenue, contributing significantly to the local economy while providing an effective alternative to traditional trapping methods. In the UK, rat meat has gained popularity for its unique flavor and sustainability, leading to various preparation methods that cater to adventurous palates. One popular way to prepare rat meat is by slowly cooking it in a rich stew, where the meat is marinated for 12 to 24 hours with herbs and spices like thyme, rosemary, and garlic, resulting in tender, flavorful meat often served with potatoes or root vegetables. Grilled rat meat is another favorite, marinated for 4 to 8 hours before being skewered and cooked over an open flame, imparting a smoky flavor. Additionally, fried rat meat can be prepared by coating the meat in seasoned flour and deep frying it until golden brown, often served as a crunchy snack or appetizer. Rat meat tacos and rat burgers are also gaining traction in gourmet circles, showcasing the versatility of this unconventional protein. Events like the annual Rat Meat Festival in Norwich celebrate this unique ingredient, attracting visitors and food enthusiasts eager to explore a variety of rat meat dishes. Are you brave enough to try this unique dish? We have conducted many interviews about people's culinary experiences and their reviews of dishes made from rat meat. You know what? 90% of the answers we received were initially hesitant and refused. However, after enjoying the first bite, they were completely surprised because rat meat was not as scary as they thought. The rat meat was cooked golden brown and fragrant, reminding diners of fried chicken. The rat meat was extremely fatty and juicy with a clean taste that reminded you of the combination of chicken and pork belly. The soft texture and a lot of meat inside made you even more surprised than what you had imagined or seen before. Dipping the meat with a little chili sauce created a wonderful taste. Only when you actually taste this scary dish will you understand why rat meat is becoming more and more popular and in high demand. Like and share this video if you are excited for your next rat meat experience. And don't forget to subscribe to Trending Farm so you don't miss any videos about the operation of any food factory in the world. See you in the next videos. Bye.
The Chinese bamboo rat Rhizomys sinensis, found in southern China, northern Myanmar, and northern Vietnam, measures 8.5 to 15 inches body length with a 2.0 to 3 inches tall and weighs 66.1 to 68.8 ounces. It has soft, guard hairless fur and scantily haired underparts. Solitary except during breeding, it produces litters of 2 to 4 young year-round, weaning them at 3 months. The rat's burrows can extend up to 1772 inches, featuring escape tunnels and nests lined with bamboo leaves. The bamboo rat farming industry in China is rapidly growing due to its fast growth rate and high economic value, making it a potential alternative to expensive pork. This industry benefits from high demand, diverse processing options, and easy farming conditions. The farming process involves preparing clean, well-ventilated cages, selecting healthy breeds, and ensuring proper care and nutrition for the young rats. Although challenges such as food hygiene, social resistance, and breed management exist, the industry continues to expand, offering significant economic and social benefits. The diet of bamboo rats is very important for their health and growth, especially on farms. Their main food consists of grasses, tubers, and concentrates. On farms, they are provided with bamboo shoots and roots, grasses such as elephant grass, honey grass, and imperial grass. Roots such as sweet potatoes, carrots, and pumpkins are also popular, providing essential vitamins and minerals. To supplement their diet, bamboo rats are fed concentrates such as rice bran, ground corn, and soybeans. To ensure optimal growth and weight gain, divide their meals into several small portions throughout the day to aid digestion. Always provide fresh, clean food and enough clean water daily. Change the types of food regularly to maintain balanced nutrition. Avoid feeding bamboo rats food that is too salty or too sweet, as it can harm their digestive system, and never feed them spoiled food, as it can cause illness. Closely monitor their health. If they show any abnormalities, such as loss of appetite or weight loss, farm owners are quick to consult a veterinarian. Bamboo rats typically reproduce throughout the year, with the peak breeding season occurring during the warmer months. Females have a high breeding frequency and can produce multiple litters annually. The gestation period lasts approximately 40 to 45 days, resulting in litters of 4 to 8 offspring. In the early stages, mother bamboo rats nurse their young with milk, providing essential nutrients and warmth by holding them close. After about 3 to 4 weeks, the young rats begin weaning and transitioning to solid food. Throughout this period, the mother continues to care for and protect her offspring until they are fully grown and ready to reach adulthood. Bamboo rats are typically harvested when they weigh between 2.2 and 2.64 pounds. To reach this weight, they need to be raised for about 4 to 6 months in full captivity. Once workers in food factories have determined the number and weight of each bamboo rat, they will go to the farm to discuss with the farmer. They use iron or wooden containers to transport the bamboo rats. These boxes ensure ventilation and space for the rats during the move. The transportation process is done quickly to avoid stress and injury to the bamboo rats when they arrive at the food factory. Follow the next section to learn more about the processing of bamboo rats. The processing of bamboo rat meat in the food factory is done carefully to ensure food safety and to remove all the characteristic odor of this animal. It starts with stunning the rat and treating the blood. Then, the workers will clean the rat's fur with hot water or roast it over a fire. The rat's internal organs are removed before they are washed again. In the food factory, there are many ways to remove the odor of rats, such as soaking in salt water, soaking in ginger wine, or soaking rat meat with aromatic leaves. After that, the bamboo rat meat is boiled in boiling water for about 5 to 10 minutes to clean and completely remove impurities. All the preliminary processing and cleaning steps carried out in the food factory must ensure cleanliness, food safety, and provide the market with the highest quality raw materials. The rat meat can then be marinated with basic spices for marinating, stir-frying, and stewing. For grilled dishes, the rat meat is fixed on bamboo or metal sticks, grilled on a charcoal stove or oven until evenly golden brown with a characteristic aroma. As for stir-fried or stewed dishes, the rat meat is cut into bite-sized pieces by the chef, marinated with spices, combined with other vegetables to create a new culinary experience. Have you ever tried dishes made from this animal? Leave a comment to share with us. Bamboo rat meat is very nutritious, providing a rich source of protein, vitamins, and minerals. Bamboo rat meat is low in fat and cholesterol compared to other meats, making it a healthier choice. The lean composition and high protein content contribute to muscle development and overall health. In recent years, due to the impact of epidemics and economic factors, pork prices in China have increased. This has caused many people to switch to consuming other types of meat, including bamboo rat meat. Bamboo rat meat is consumed a lot in some rural areas of China, especially in areas with difficult economic conditions. Although there are no specific figures on the consumption of bamboo rat meat, it can be seen that the bamboo rat farming industry in China is expanding and brings great economic potential. Compared to other livestock, the investment cost to raise bamboo rats is often lower. Combined with the adaptability and growth rate of bamboo rats, it helps Chinese farmers quickly recover capital and make a profit. As you know, Taiwan is famous for its dairy products, and the livestock industry here has also made great strides, meeting the needs of domestic and foreign markets. Not as widely mentioned as dairy farms, beef cattle farms in Taiwan are also quite popular in rural and mountainous areas, providing high-quality beef to local food factories. Here, cows are allowed to graze freely on large fields. These farms prioritize the health and natural behavior of the cattle. Therefore, they invest more in grazing areas than in building barns, allowing the cattle to grow as naturally as possible. This farming method not only supports the welfare of the cattle, but also contributes to the production of high-quality, natural products, meeting the growing consumer demand for ethically sourced food. Cattle are ear-tagged to locate and track them throughout their time in the fields. These devices also help farmers collect and store health indicators of their animals, thereby creating appropriate care plans. Similar to cattle farms around the world, cattle in Taiwan are also provided with a complete diet from natural food sources and minerals needed during the development process. %80 of the food they absorb comes from grazing during the day. The remaining 20% of the necessary food will be provided by farmers when raised in barns. Farmers will mix crushed hay, synthetic feed, and necessary vitamins to fully meet the nutritional needs of cows. Having a reasonable diet and following natural needs helps the herd grow quickly, increase resistance, and bring a characteristic flavor to the beef when processed at food factories. Please like and share the video before learning more about the disease prevention process for cattle at the farm in Taiwan. Free-range cattle grazing represents high animal welfare on Taiwanese farms. However, to produce the best cattle production, Taiwanese farmers must be more careful in caring for their cattle, regularly monitoring and vaccinating them against common cattle diseases. Do you know about common cattle diseases? Leave your answers in the comments section of this video. On breeding farms, veterinarians will regularly carry out meticulous vaccination procedures following the routes recommended by the Ministry of Health, ensuring the health and productivity of the herd. In the first few weeks of life, calves are vaccinated with the basic BRD vaccine and Clostridium difficile vaccine. As they get older, they are given booster shots, especially before breeding or during pregnancy, to protect them from leptospirosis and maintain herd immunity. As you can see, there are a lot of assistive devices being made to help farmers and medical professionals care for their livestock. After you subscribe to the channel, we will name some devices in the comments if you are interested. Loading cows onto a truck for transport involves a careful process to ensure their safety, particularly considering their weight, which can range from 1,200 to 1,500 pounds. Cows are calmly guided through a chute to the truck, where a non-slip ramp is used for easy access. The truck is designed with proper ventilation and ample space to accommodate the cow's size, allowing them to stand comfortably. Handlers securely load the cows, often separating them into compartments to avoid overcrowding. During transport, drivers maintain a steady speed and make regular stops to check on the animals, ensuring they reach their destination safely and in good condition. In a food factory, the beef processing begins with a thorough inspection of carcasses to ensure they meet the stringent quality standards required. The food factory then uses precision cutting techniques to break down the beef into primal cuts such as ribeye, sirloin, and tenderloin. These cuts are further processed in the food factory into consumer-ready products like steaks, ground beef, and packaged meals. Throughout the process, the food factory maintains strict hygiene protocols and temperature controls to preserve the freshness of the meat. Advanced machinery in the food factory handles grinding, packaging, and labeling, ensuring that the final beef products are safe, consistent, and ready for distribution. Taiwan is becoming a key market for premium beef, with beef consumption steadily increasing. In 2019, beef made up 7% of the average diet, with consumption at 15 pounds per person annually. By 2020, Taiwan was Australia's sixth largest beef market, importing 39,600 pounds of beef by September. The rise in beef consumption, growing at 5.8% annually since 2015, is driven by Taiwan's affluent young population, particularly those aged 20 to 39, who favor cuisines featuring beef like Western, Korean, and Japanese. With local production limited, Taiwan relies on imports, which account for 96% of beef consumption, and demand is expected to grow steadily. In response, food factories play a crucial role in processing and distributing this imported beef to meet the increasing consumer demand. In the United States, the feral hog population has skyrocketed to over 6 million, with the animals now living in at least 35 states. Thriving in diverse environments such as forests, grasslands, and wetlands, feral hogs find optimal conditions in areas with abundant food sources such as crops, acorns, and other vegetation. As you can see from this farming documentary, they favor areas with thick cover and water sources, allowing them to reproduce and grow their herds quickly. Texas alone, with its vast open spaces, suitable climate, and abundant food sources, supports nearly 3 million feral hogs, about half of the entire U.S. feral hog population. These conditions allow them to grow and reproduce rapidly, with sows giving birth to 2 litters of up to 12 piglets each year. More than 750,000 wild hogs are taken annually in Texas through hunting programs, contributing to a $1.5 billion market driven by meat sales and hunting services. In addition, farmers and ranchers across the U.S. are trying to control their numbers and capitalize on the growing demand for wild hog products. With wild pigs thriving in diverse environments like forests, grasslands, and wetlands, capturing and transporting them from their natural habitats to processing sites requires specialized procedures. Once wild pigs are captured, the process of transporting them begins with careful loading to ensure their safety and welfare. Transporters use vehicles designed with sturdy, non-slip floors and secure, well-ventilated cages to prevent injury and maintain airflow during transit, particularly in regions like Texas where temperatures can be high. When loading pigs, it is crucial to guide them calmly and avoid overcrowding to reduce stress, which can negatively impact meat quality. Throughout the journey, transporters must monitor the pigs closely, ensuring they have enough space, access to hydration, and remain at a stable temperature. With the U.S. wild pig population growing to over 6 million and Texas transporting more than 500,000 pigs annually, following proper transport protocols is essential to maintaining efficiency and humane handling in this expanding industry. The processing of wild boar meat begins as soon as the animals are harvested and transported to the facility, a process vividly documented in our latest farming documentary. Upon arrival, wild boars are inspected for signs of disease before being humanely processed. Unlike domestic pigs, which are shaved, wild boars are skinned due to their coarse and thick hair, which is difficult to remove using traditional methods. After skinning, the carcasses are thoroughly cleaned and the internal organs are carefully removed to avoid contamination. Edible organs such as the liver and heart are reserved for specialty products, while the carcass is iced to prevent bacterial growth and enhance meat quality. This detailed process is showcased in our farming documentary. Once chilled, the wild boar is divided into primary cuts such as shoulders, loins, hams, and ribs. These are further portioned into smaller cuts like chops and steaks, while the trim portions are used for ground meat or sausages. The meat undergoes a thorough secondary inspection to remove any bone or connective tissue fragments. During this process, facilities can handle up to 1,000 wild boars per week, yielding approximately 60 to 70 pounds of meat per animal. The entire operation maintains high standards of sanitation and quality control, ensuring that each step is conducted with precision and care, as highlighted in our farming documentary. Based on the detailed processing of wild boar meat, the breeding and care of wild domesticated wild boar involves a structured approach to ensure a steady supply of high-quality meat, as outlined in our latest farming documentary. The process begins with selective breeding of wild boars, where farmers select individuals with optimal characteristics, such as good health and vigorous growth. Typically, 20 to 30 breeding pairs are kept in a controlled environment designed to mimic their natural habitat. Each sow is closely monitored during mating cycles, which occur twice a year, and the gestation period lasts approximately 115 days. During reproduction, sows give birth to 8 to 12 piglets per litter, with 2 to 3 litters born each year. Unlike in the wild, where piglets face more challenges from predators and environmental conditions, domesticated piglets benefit from a more controlled environment. They are kept in spacious pens with adequate shelter and protection. Pregnant sows are provided with comfortable nesting areas to support a healthy pregnancy and healthy piglets. Unlike domestic pigs, wild boar babies will live with their mothers even after they are weaned. The mother wild boar will teach them survival instincts such as hiding, foraging, and cooling their bodies. The care process ensures that the number of piglets in the herd still grows well without affecting the natural characteristics of the species. Like and share the video to receive more luck. Wild boars have a diverse diet that evolves with their age, and their daily food intake is crucial for maintaining their health, as explored in our latest farming documentary. For piglets weaned at about 6 to 8 weeks, a nutrient-rich starter feed containing 20 to 24% protein is essential for rapid growth. Piglets typically consume around 2 to 4 pounds of feed per day during this stage. As they grow, their diet shifts to include natural foods such as roots, tubers, and insects, with a grower feed containing 16 to 18% protein. Adult wild boars, which can consume up to 10 to 15 pounds of food daily, forage a varied diet of vegetables, grasses, fruits, nuts, and small animals. This diet, providing approximately 12 to 14% protein, ensures they meet their nutritional needs. Natural foraging behaviors allow wild boars to gather a balanced array of nutrients from their environment, supporting their health and vitality. This detailed feeding process, including daily consumption figures, highlights the importance of a well-rounded diet for wild boars and is featured in our farming documentary. Wild boar meat is celebrated for its rich nutritional profile and distinct flavor, offering a unique culinary experience compared to other meats, as highlighted in our latest farming documentary. Wild boar meat is leaner than domestic pork, with approximately 25% less fat and a higher protein content of around 22 grams per 3-ounce serving. It is also abundant in essential nutrients, including 3.5 milligrams of iron, 2 milligrams of zinc, and a significant amount of B vitamins, contributing to its health benefits. The flavor of wild boar is more pronounced and earthy, with a slightly sweet and nutty undertone, making it more robust and gamey compared to the milder taste of domestic pork. Popular preparation methods for wild boar meat include slow roasting, braising, and grilling. You see, a wild boar shoulder, weighing around 4 to 5 pounds, is often slow roasted for 3 to 4 hours to enhance tenderness and flavor. Wild boar leg cuts, approximately 3 to 4 pounds each, are ideal for hearty stews and barbecued dishes. Additionally, wild boar is commonly marinated and grilled, with steaks cut to 1-inch thickness and cooked for 6 to 8 minutes per side. Sausages and cured meats, such as wild boar salami and chorizo, are also popular, showcasing the meat's distinctive taste while extending its shelf life. These methods emphasize the meat's rich flavor and nutritional value, as featured in our farming documentary. Since the early 2000s, Taiwan's rural development policies have promoted the captive farming of animals, such as rat snakes and pangolins, which are valued in traditional Taiwanese medicine. Local governments have emphasized the wildlife trade as a means to narrow the rural-urban gap and achieve national poverty alleviation goals. Bamboo rats, in particular, have become popular among farmers. Originally kept as pets, the slow-moving rodents, which resemble oversized guinea pigs, have become highly sought after online videos that touted them as an increased food source. In Taiwan, meat production is expected to reach tens of millions of tons by 2023 and 2024. However, Taiwan's livestock industry faces challenges from rising costs, disease, environmental regulations, and limited resources. Many rural villages, with their rolling hills, struggle to find suitable flat land to raise larger livestock such as cows or pigs. As a result, smaller animals like bamboo rats are more viable to raise, both ecologically and financially. In one village in Taiwan, where the landscape is rich in bamboo, the food source for these rats is essentially free. A local farming couple, who started with just 50 bamboo rats 5 years ago, now sell around 1,000 rats a year, thanks to a series of online tutorials on how to cook the rodents. Bamboo rats, as their name suggests, feed primarily on bamboo, which is the main component of their diet on farms. However, their nutritional needs are not limited to this plant. To ensure optimal health and growth, bamboo rats require a varied and balanced diet. They eat bamboo leaves, young stems, and roots, which provide the necessary fiber to support their digestive system. Bamboo shoots are particularly popular, especially in the spring when they are soft and abundant. In addition to bamboo, these rodents supplement their diet with other shrubs, grasses, and fruits for additional vitamins and sugars. Green vegetables, tubers, and grains also play an important role, providing essential minerals and nutrients. Occasionally, farmers will add specially formulated rodent foods to their diets when kept in captivity. Specifically, in the context of Trending Farm's farming documentary, bamboo rats are fed synthetic feed to reduce costs and increase the quality of the rat meat during the breeding process. According to the farm owner in this farming documentary, the farm's food supply must meet strict standards, emphasizing cleanliness and variety to prevent disease and ensure proper nutrition. Bamboo and fresh, pesticide-free produce are essential, with a steady supply of clean water to keep the bamboo rats hydrated. The uniqueness of the diet lies in the bamboo rat's specialized digestive system, which is well adapted to processing high-fiber foods such as bamboo or wood. In addition, their constantly growing teeth require constant gnawing on hard objects, making bamboo an ideal food source. As we mentioned in the beginning of this farming documentary, bamboo rats are kept in single cages throughout their development until the mating season. During the breeding season, during the warm weather of spring and fall, the farm owner will select healthy, fertile parents to pair and house them together in an area convenient for mating. Each pair is provided with their own space to prevent territorial disputes and ensure a stress-free mating process, with each cage being on average 3 to 4 feet long. The cages are equipped with nesting materials such as straw or soft grass to create a suitable environment for the female to prepare for the arrival of her young. During the breeding season, adult bamboo rats typically weigh between 3.3 and 6.6 pounds, with males being slightly larger than females. The size of the parent rats plays an important role in their reproductive success, as well-fed and healthy rats are more likely to produce healthy offspring. The average length of adult bamboo rats at this stage ranges from 14 to 20 inches, depending on their age and overall health. This size and weight range is carefully monitored by farmers to ensure that the parent rats are in the best condition for breeding, as it directly affects the number and health of the offspring produced. If you would like to learn more about the techniques for selecting parent bamboo rats that we mentioned in this farming documentary, leave a comment below. Trending Farm will provide more specific information. Before diving into the next part of this farming documentary, it's important to note that the processing and consumption of bamboo rat meat remains a controversial issue with potential health risks. We strongly encourage consumers to thoroughly research the origin and only purchase from reputable bamboo rat meat suppliers before making a decision. To provide an unbiased view of the bamboo rat meat processing process, Trending Farm visited several local processing facilities. On arrival at the factory, the bamboo rats undergo a quality assessment and are then humanely stunned using approved methods before moving to the next stage of processing. Workers prepare boiling water heated to about 158 to 176 degrees Fahrenheit 70 to 80 degrees Celsius to effectively remove the rat's fur and any impurities. Afterward, the internal organs are removed and the rats are prepped and cut according to specific culinary requirements. The meat is thoroughly washed multiple times and portioned into smaller cuts, depending on the dish it will be used for. Bamboo rat meat is then distributed to restaurants, traditional markets, and is also available through online platforms where prices can reach as high as $75 per pound. An economist has even noted that bamboo rat meat is priced higher than lobster meat. What are your thoughts on this comparison? Bamboo rat meat is gaining popularity for its unique nutritional profile and diverse culinary uses, as highlighted in recent farming documentaries. With approximately 22 grams of protein per 100 grams, bamboo rat meat stands out as a significant source of protein. It is also lower in fat compared to traditional meats like pork and beef, containing only around 5 grams of fat per 100 grams, and provides essential vitamins and minerals, including B vitamins and iron. Popular preparation methods featured in farming documentaries include grilling, which enhances its slightly gamey flavor, stewing for tender, flavorful meat in rich broths, and stir-frying, which preserves its distinctive taste in quick dishes. When compared to more common meats like chicken or pork, bamboo rat meat offers a unique culinary experience characterized by a firmer texture and a richer flavor, often likened to a mix between rabbit and wild boar. This distinct taste profile, along with its perceived health benefits, has fueled its growing popularity. Farming documentaries have played a key role in showcasing these qualities, contributing to the increasing consumer interest in exploring exotic and novel foods. Have you ever enjoyed dishes made from bamboo rats? What do you think about the taste of bamboo rat meat?
AI technologies are gradually developing and created by human hands. What if each processing factory gradually has fewer people working? Please share your thoughts below in the comments section of this video. And lastly, don't forget to recommend the channel to your friends so they can watch too. Thank you and goodbye. See you again in the next videos.